It's Nolan. What's going on, y'all? It's the kid J Nolan here. Hey man, I know it's been a long time since I've done a lyrical breakdown. It's one of those things that seem like it's trending out, to be honest, because how many lyricists are there in the game that's actually making music worth breaking down? How many people in the game are actually at a high level pushing lyricism to where you actually want to break down what they're talking about? So unfortunately, there's just not a lot of opportunities to do this unless you're gonna just keep breaking down Griselda, and I don't even really listen to them all that much. So now we have this new record from Drake, 8 a.m. in Charlotte. This continues his timestamp series. He dropped a video on social media. It starts off with him talking to his son. You get to see the actual drawing from his upcoming album for all the dogs that his son actually drew, which turns out it's a goat. I don't think anybody would have actually guessed that that was a goat. In so many ways, in so many words, his son basically drew a metaphorical version of his dad running from somebody trying to harm him. When you watch the video, it's kind of hard to get around the question of what the fuck is in Drake's head. You know what I mean? Like literally, what is that in his fucking hair? You know what I'm saying? He got the rainbow shit going on. I know it matches the jacket he had on, but it just looks weird, man. I don't know what type of era Drake is in right now, where he wants to like do the cornrows and like get his hair pressed out, and you know, I think he had painted nails and shit going on. I'm not saying he's emasculating himself. I'm sure a lot of people out there probably do feel that way. I don't know what the fuck going on, man. To be quite honest, I feel like this is probably one of the worst installments of his timestamp series. I know there's a lot of people out there that's going crazy over this joint. I think Drake is a dope lyricist. I think he's one of the more talented MCs in the game. All the ghostwriting allegations and whatnot aside, when he really wants to rap, he can do that. He's kind of introduced a style that nobody was really using before, so I can't necessarily say that he's biting, because who was doing the that cadence? He created that cadence, and a lot of people have ran with that cadence. So all that bullshit niggas be talking, I'm not on that shit. That shit old, and whoever is writing for him, they're clearly not doing it for themselves. But again, this is probably the weakest one out of all the timestamps. Getting into the lyrics. The money speaking for itself, I call it fortune tale. Fire top from a bitch that work in corporate sales. Chinchilla Ushanka, we skiing out in Courchevel. Breaking news, they tried to kill him, but the boy prevails. I leave for tour, my niggas fucking go to jail. Oh man, so here we have Drake introducing criminology. He's going for tour, his homies going into the jail. I don't know why Drake insists on hanging around criminals and people that get themselves in these types of situations, because that's not his background. There's really no reason for him to surround himself with these types of individuals, but that's who he wants to be around. Preaching to the dogs about wanting more for themselves. It's weighing heavy on my moral scale. No, they gonna sell another Citizen Kane. They think they Orson Welles. Orson Welles, he played in Citizen Kane. He also directed it and shopped it and sold it. So nice little double entendre there. Walking Chanel, they like, how the fuck you need more Chanel? I got these cats tucking tails on fourth quarter sales. We all know when Drake get ready to drop, the industry start making shifts, start changing things, start changing plans, start moving their artists either before or after. We not dropping on the same day as this guy. I mean, he's one of the most popular artists out there. People are gonna focus on what he puts out. I'm used to seeing tears drop over enormous meals. The restaurant clears out, faint echoes of Lauryn Hill. I say we gotta talk about us. I feel like Jordan Peele. Could tell you I'm getting under your skin like an orange peel, cause your words don't match your actions like a foreign film. And now it's Silence in the Lamb like the horror film. Silence in the Lambo, Silence in the Lamb, you know what I'm saying? So I guess he's talking about a young lady he's dealing with. Say we gotta talk about us. I feel like Jordan Peele, you know, let's talk about us. You could tell he's getting under her skin like an orange peel. In order to get to the fruit in the orange, you got to get under the skin. You know what I mean? Because your words don't match your actions like a foreign film. Like you saying one thing, you doing another, like foreign films. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Things get quiet after me stating the obvious. Things get kinky after 15 years of dominance, like dominatrix, kinky. Cool. That October sky is looking ominous. The money is Altanovich. Shout to Oliver North. He out in Rome doing Toronto shit. Jeremiah the watchdog. You niggas know what time it is. I'm in and out of Houston hobby so much I'm a hobbyist. For those that don't know, Houston hobby, that's a call to William P. H. Hobby Airport in Houston, Texas. Talking about he takes so many flights. He's a hobbyist. And he does own his own jet that he be flying in and out of there. Hoes waiting on Cinch in the lobby. That boy a lobbyist. Savage got a green card straight out of the consulate. Where I go, you go, brother. We Yugoslavian. Clever. Formal is the dress code, dog. So many checks owed. I feel Czechoslovakian. So many people owe him checks. He feel Czechoslovakian. I don't know, man. His punchlines is kind of going down the road of Eminem. You know what I mean? Like when you hear it, it sound kind of fly. When you break it down and you just say it without the music, it's like, what is he talking about? Get into verse 2. Diamonds do the silly dance. I raise up the wine glass. Metal detectors beeping the security bypass. The numbers going up. Somebody pull out the line graph. The days are going by. It's like I'm living in time lapse. That's hard. Been talking to Adele like he majored in finance. Shania Twain notepad. I'm making it line dance. That's hard. Cause you know Shania Twain, she makes line dance and music. You know what I mean? He's referring to his songwriting in that lane. Shania Twain, like one of the great songwriters. You're trying to rob me and it's gonna feel like you sitting at your favorite restaurant, cause nigga, that's where you dying at, you know. Again, kinda mob ties. I swear we like a bitch with fine sisters and fine cousins. The family all bad. Here we go with this mob ties shit again. I'm preaching to the dogs about cleaning their images. I swear I'm like a young TD Jakes to my menaces, like so he would be the leader. You know, preaching TD Jakes. Long kiss goodnight, PDA for my nemesis. That was hard. I like that. Long kiss goodnight, PDA, public displays of affection, kissing. Yeah, dope. Long kiss goodnight. The 300 acres PGA on the premises. Now he's warming up. He's saying some shit like 300 acres PGA on the premises, all that green around the crib. That's fire. That's what's really bracking like this verse in parentheses. Then you fuck it up with some shit like this. I'm giving hits to niggas on some don't even mention it. That's hard too, because Drake has given a lot of niggas hits, continues to give niggas hits, and it's like, don't thank me, whatever, don't even mention it, bro. It's what I do. But it took a while for him to start really dropping fire like that, in my personal opinion, and I'm a Drake fan. You could just tell the way he's living, the life that he's living at this current point in his career, it just does not feel inspired. I don't feel like Drake is inspired, right? I mean, he's making music out of habit, out of this is what he does. He's making music, but I don't feel like it's really what he wants to do with his life. At this point, he's made so much money. He's accomplished everything. What is driving him, right? What is making him want to create new songs? Other than the fact that that's just what he's used to doing and people look for him to do that. Could be because of the deal he did with Universal. They gave him like $500 million or more last year. Maybe he's obligated to keep providing music, but it just doesn't sound like he's really at his peak right now. You know, of course he's getting older, but if I were to compare the Drake to Jay-Z trajectory arc, Jay-Z is still dropping fire verses whenever he drops, like stuff that you can break down and like learn something from and get glimpses into his life, glimpses into his business endeavors, glimpses into, you know, what continues to drive him, whether it's putting his people on, generational wealth, all that type of shit. I don't feel like Drake is really hitting his stride at the same rate. Verse 3, this is where he starts dropping some better shit though. You young boys take some of that money and set it aside. Not having enough to pay your tax is a federal crime. Like, that's tough. That's tough. You know what I mean? You niggas obsessed with me and it's not on no hetero vibe. Handle beef so quiet you think that I'm letting it slide. That's tough. But why it took 3 verses to get here? You know what I'm saying? Like, handle beef so quiet you think that I'm letting it slide. Like, I ain't even say shit. But nigga, at any given moment, I could just pop up and we done you out. You know what I'm saying? That's hard. Next thing you know, we tiptoeing past enemy lines. Diss me so long ago, we making your memories fly. Like, see, now he's starting to say some shit. I don't know what changed. I don't know if he took extra time out the studio, went away from this record a couple days, couple months, and came back to it. I don't know. But this verse is dope. Conspiracy theories start floating around like the Kennedy guy. I probably hold a grudge against you guys till I'm 75. So now you can kind of see he's still talking about Kanye, Pusha T, and all them, right? Niggas lying for a living, I couldn't relate. We all gotta lay in the bed we make, but that couldn't be Drake. You forced a lot of fake love when real ones stood in your face. It's why you got deserted by your niggas like pudding and cake. We don't really see Kanye people around him no more. Everybody done went their separate ways, left the label. Where they at? Where's the support system? I got you on camera bound down, but the footage is safe. Thank God, another USB to put in the safe. Sheesh. So he got files on top of files of a lot of you niggas out here acting cowardly, but he ain't dropped them yet. Okay. Thank God at the crib dipping my foot in the lake. I swear that y'all turned me into the villain I couldn't escape. Not saying I'm the best at what I do. I'm just saying that it's me versus whoever wanna lose. Pick any of the who's. I got 22s for new crews. RIP to the DJ from Houston. We lose screws. Helicopters, cop lights, and news crews. Niggas steady crying to my daddy, well, boo-hoo. You probably heard a lot about the boy, well, true. True. So copping please with his pops. We not having none of that type of shit. You probably heard a lot about me, and that shit probably was true. I'm not even gonna deny it as a lie. Fuck that. I'm gonna take whatever you got for me. That verse, tough. He hit a stride, he had a flow, everything was solid. He wasn't forcing no punchlines, he wasn't forcing no angles and flips. It didn't seem like he was just trying to be clever, because sometimes when you're trying to be clever is when you make the least clever shit. If I had to rate this song on a scale of 1 to 10, I would probably give it like a 6.5, right? It's not something that I would probably play on repeat. It's very long. It's a very boring loop. I know a lot of people out there, we love hearing Drake actually rap on rap songs, but it's not something that has a lot of repeat value. I'm really hoping For All My Dogs or All the Dogs is actually a good album. What I've heard from it thus far, from Slime You Out to this, can't say that I'm really feeling it like that. I know that first one was like his mainstream, probably get on the radio record. This is more so for the heads, the purists. But this is really like some covert shit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is like one of them, I'ma throw this out for the rap heads. But this ain't really for the rap heads. It's like mid. Like, we gonna keep it all the way real over here. This shit is mid material, bro. This ain't Drake on Churchill Downs when he was giving y'all niggas the shit and unloading the clip. This ain't the same Drake from Lemon Pepper Freestyle where he was unloading the clip. This ain't motherfucking 6 p.m. in New York where he was unloading the clip. We could go through all the names, especially the timestamp joints. Like, he got way harder shit than this, bro, in this style. So you can't say I'm hating on him, because I'm not. I'm a fan. I actually like when dude rap. I prefer when dude rap. But when he coming with mid material, I gotta call that shit out, because I feel like he can do so much better. I feel like he's consistently shown over the course of his career that when he really wants to spit, he can go toe to toe with some of the top niggas, if not be the top nigga. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about lyrically. I'm not just talking about commercial success, pop hits, star status, all that good shit. We're not even talking about all that. I'm just saying when he really wants to go bar for bar, he can. But this record here is too many checkered spots for me personally. Y'all let me know what y'all think it is down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the post notification bell for all updates. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rags. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mile. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but you run no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. When I catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble. New day, let's get it. Big chain, let's get it. More fame, let's get it. No shame, let's get it. New day.